Bibel bonjour! Vinay! Hello! I know you can't stay for long, I'm sorry. I started way later than I wanted. I woke up like 8:30 p.m. I was supposed to wake up at 8, but my mom forgot. And then I took like 2 hours to do basically nothing. Yay! Well, I mean, still, I wanted to be very efficient, and I can't do that. My my avatar is like turned. Okay, just bothering me. Yes. So today is the Q&A. Oh boy. I think that's exactly what I wrote in the description, or something like that. I think I wrote, oh boy. I hope you had a nice day, Vinny. Did you? Going to close that. I don't need this. Okay, everything that's left is necessary. Why did you pick? Why did you put eyes? Uh-huh. Yay! How happy for you. Okay. Um. Uh. In a bit of a brain fog today since I woke up. So sorry for being very slow. I don't know what I'm doing. I had a weird dream, but it's not very interesting. It wasn't like a fun dream. It was just plain weird. So yeah. Um. Let's see. I need to do something. Uh, what? Yeah, I need to put the questions on the screen and, well, discover the questions. I should open the texting. I hope I can still see the chat because, yeah, I can see it. Okay, that's good. Text goes here. Ow, what? Mm, okay, there. Let's discover the questions. I will take my time because I'm too could unmute this. Uh, uh, how do I do that already? There. Oh, jeez. There are not 33. Okay. Um. Okay, I'll put it on the screen. I should put that. Let's see the questions. I will discover them. Why is this taking all like that? I will change the size of the box. Okay, I'm trying to give signs to my mother and she's not looking. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. I need to resize the thing. It's not a good size. No, I want. No. Sorry. I'll figure it out. I can't see a thing. I think I missized everything too. It's difficult. Oh no. I did it. Yes. Do you remember? I don't. It's too hard. Is this just me or is this like terrible looking? Like the text is kind of blurry or something. It's not blurry, but it's just not fine. Maybe I should put it thick. Or maybe not, I don't know. Do you prefer thick or not thick? um, do you remember what was the name of your first stream? What was the name of my first stream? It was in French. I don't remember if it was Wowies, c'est Wowies, or if it was um something about Visit the Phantoms Noël Posse or something like that. I can't remember very well, and I wouldn't remember at all if I didn't see like to begin with like the stream not so long ago, but I checked like through my whole channel. Okay, yeah, I know that a lot of people watch videos on their phones, so the screen is kind of small, so that's yeah, I think it's better to make it thick for these people. In my screen in my on my screens is gigantic, but yeah, not everyone is like this. Maybe I should make it a little bigger. 36. I need to put it on the side a little bit. It's inside the chat. Yeah, I'll put it like that. And I will do this. Do you remember like this what was the name of your first stream? If a question is too long, it won't fit at all. Why is the box changing place all the time? This is going to be a weird stream if I keep doing this kind of thing the whole time. But yeah, no, I replied to this question. I don't know why I'm still playing around with this. Let's see what is the next question. Um, oh, that's a question from you. Okay, let's see. It's going to be an amazing stream where I just It's amazing. Okay. Oh boy, your question is longer, so it won't fit as well, but try. What was the main thing that made you think about streaming? Um, and to VTuber things. It kind of doesn't fit in the middle, but maybe I should. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I should make the s- text box like fill the make be the size of the entire screen, but it's a square, so I can't. Okay, what was the main thing that made you think about streaming and becoming a VTuber? I suppose. Okay, okay. Uh, this is such a weird question, and I can't totally answer this question. I sound like I know what I'm talking about. I should know. I mean, it's my life. I'm not good at explaining like my my motivations for things, but I will try my best. Okay, so uh what an amazing answer so far. I sometimes you think I'd really like to do that. I'd really like to try that thing. You can't really tell why. You just feel kind of drawn by it. And I guess that's how I felt about it. Like I was watching videos and I a part of me wanted to be like a YouTuber or something like that, but I was kind of scared to try and um one of my friends from back in the day told me, "Don't do that. You can't be a YouTuber. Um it's not for you. You're way too sensitive for that, and people online are mean to give you mean comments, and you'll be depressed about it. You shouldn't do it." And I said something like, "But what if people like me?" She said, "Don't try." So I didn't do it. But then, like, uh, in 2020, uh, I started watching random clips with my brother, and we started watching like VTubers, and especially clips from Hololive members. And I was thinking, I'd really, really love to do that. I'd really love to be like this. I'd really love to be one of them. That'd be so much fun. I'd really love to have fun. And I'd really love, beyond that, I'd really love to have fun with everyone. I feel like with this kind of thing, like live streams and all, you're with the people while you're doing the thing. You're with them at this moment specifically, they're with you and you're engaging with them and they're writing to you. You are hanging out with them. You're not alone. They're not alone. Everyone's having a good time. It's great. I wanted to do that. I just wanted to have fun with everyone. I wanted to. How could I explain that? I wanted to be there for people so they wouldn't feel lonely if they did. I wanted them to be able to go to my streams and feel like they were with people and not be bored and make their day better. I I can't do very much, but I can do my best. That's a terrible answer. That doesn't explain anything. But that's kind of what it is. I was drawn by this world and I wanted to do these kind of things for these kind of reasons. I'm sorry if that's very vague and unclear and doesn't really mean anything. I mean, in my head it makes sense, but I think it's only in my head. But yeah, that's what happened. That was that. Sorry, that was a terrible answer. Mm, oh no, Toboki with the hard questions. Ah, thank you. I'm happy you think that way. That's what I wanted. Mm, I will change the question now. Oops. Who is your favorite VTuber and why that choice? Why? I love how the thing is never centered every time I put a new question. 'Cause love you too. Okay, so who is my favorite VTuber and why are they my favorite VTuber? This is the worst question. Me being like, there are no bad questions. Me checking this question. This is the worst question. I don't know what to answer to that. I mean, when I love a content creator, I just love them. I love them for who they are and what they do. I'm not starting to compare them and try to pick a favorite. So I literally don't have a favorite VTuber. All those that I enjoy watching, I all love them equally for different reasons. I love their personalities, I love their energy, I love their voices, I love their avatars, I love the kind of content they make, I love just everything. I I love everyone for who they are and what they have to offer. I'm not s- I'm not like I would not say something like, "Oh, my favorite is this one this," because that would be just weird to me. Like, depending on what kind of thing I want at that moment, I'll pick someone different. Like, I don't know, if I felt like I needed someone super soft, like I needed the replacement mom or something, I could, I don't know, go watch Aki Rosenthal because she's always super sweet and gentle and she feels very mom like. But if I wanted someone super hyper and doing random things and being overall chaotic, I could go watch Pecora or Nyanners or something. And, well, I don't know. If I want someone who's chill and natural, I could go watch Subaru. But if I wanted to practice my Japanese, I could go watch Okayu because she's very easy to understand when she speaks. Like, whatever I feel like I want, I go see someone different because they all have their thing. They all have their things, and I can't pick a favorite. They're all great. They also all are people, so it's not like someone is better than another person. Yes, I don't want to pick someone. They're all great. So that's that. Um. Okay, let's put the next question. Oh, okay. Whoop, whoop. Whoa, it's a giant one. Is there something you would like? Thank you. If you could go back in time before you stream. That's a long one. Probably doesn't fit in the screen at all. Let's see. I'll try. Yeah, it doesn't fit. It's too long. I'll make longer lines. Hold on. There. Is there. Maybe I can. Is there something you'd like? Oh boy. Okay, it's fine. I mean, that's fair. Does it fit better now? It's a bit in the chat, but it's fine. And it's a bit in my head too, but that's also fine. I'm eating the yum 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 with my head before before. Sorry. um, is there something you would like to have said to yourself if you could go back in time before you stream? Um, uh, I don't know. I feel like the lessons I have to learn, I'm still learning them, and the other things were natural, like all the technical things that I'm learning. It's normal to not get them right away. It's okay. I feel like it wasn't too bad. And the things that I would have really liked to be able to prevent, I just couldn't. Even if I knew beforehand, I couldn't have been able to change that. So maybe I would just have tried to tell myself, you won't be doing too bad. Like, try to trust yourself a little. But since I can't trust myself, well, I wouldn't believe me from the future. So that wouldn't change much. And I think that's that. What a lame answer. Well, but hey, at least I answered. Mm, so it's time I tell you good night, Vinny? Oh, you're right. I forgot. In the question you asked before, why did I decide to do that? One of the reasons was I wanted to make friends. So I guess I could tell myself, you will make friends. I'm a bit of a weirdo, you know. Okay, well, good night, Vinny. Sleep tight. Have sweet dreams. Have a nice day tomorrow. Take care. Be gentle and nice to yourself. Oops. Hi. Put there. Hey. So, someone left and someone got in. I won't be alone. um, what is your favorite and least favorite thing about streaming? Uh, mm, mm. Um, I should start with the least favorite things and then finish with the favorite things. You should always keep the best for last. Hmm? Thank you. I don't know why you always wish me to sleep well. You know you'll wake up before I go to sleep. Heart. Okay. So, least favorite thing. Uh, probably. Probably the technical difficulties, like when everything should be fine, but you have malfunction with some of your equipment or game or software or whatever, something is buggy, doesn't work, or you don't have your connection suddenly or something like that. All the technical difficulties are the worst. They're the thing that make things frustrating. Like, it's not fun when you want to have a nice stream, but everything seems to be against you. Especially when you're like me and you don't know how to fix the issues, so you just fumble around for a long time and you panic because people are waiting after you. This is probably the most annoying thing. That's probably the least favorite thing. Um, but I guess sometimes you get creepy or mean people in your chat or in the comments that are kind of scaring you. That's not fun either. That's thing that happens sometimes. You're like, oh no. So I really like to have moderators and admins now. That makes it way better. I'm so happy. My favorite thing about streaming is just how much fun it is in general. I get to play games, I get to chat with people. It's just a whole lot of fun in general. And I really like all the people that I get to meet here and hang out with. And all the friends I make along the way. That sounds so cheesy, but that's how I feel. What can I do? It's the kind of person I am, okay? I'm cheesy. Have you seen the color of my skin? Clearly I'm made out of cheese. I'm going to melt and be sticky and stink. This is getting weird. What am I saying? Oh boy. Sorry. Yeah. So, in general, the process is fun. It's when some things go wrong when they shouldn't have that I don't like. What's the next question? Okay. Question from I am a person. Let me put it on the screen. It's practical because if I forget what I'm saying because I go on a long tangent, I I can just look at my screen and I will know. There. Random favorite anime. Go. Oh my gosh. Fruits basket. Is this a good answer? I mean, I like this anime. The new version, not the old one. The old one was we don't talk about the old one. Yeah. When I was little, little. Well, when I was from sixth grade to later, I read all the manga, all of them. I started by reading all those that were already out, and then I was waiting for the new one to come out all the time. And as soon as it would be out, I would buy it and read it. I loved the series, so obviously I love the anime too. So yeah, that was an easy one to answer. Um, uh, okay. Let's see. The next question is. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Ah, got stuck in my mouse. Okay. Favorite historical figure? You think I know that? You think I pay attention to this? What counts as an historical figure? Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. I know. I am a person is the kind of person that loves history as I do too, but the difference between us is that they know the story of specific people. He knows about very specific things and specific people, and I am more into random events. So I can think just like that of a favorite historical figure because I'm not going to tell the story of a person I never met randomly like that. Oh, this emperor of something did that and single-handedly that and that and that like I am a person would. I'm more like, well, you know, people used to do this thing, and there was this notice that you had to do that, but people still did this other thing instead, so it this happened and that was a disaster. So favorite historical figure. If that counts as an historical figure, there's this man that went in front of a tank. I think is really cool because, well, like if everyone joined him, that would have been fine. But nobody else dared to move. Nobody supported this guy. He was alone. There was a huge crowd, but everyone was too scared to join him. But he was the one who decided to do it because what he was standing for was more important to him. And that's the kind of person that I find admirable. You might not even know what I'm talking about. mm, uh, can I find a good picture? Maybe this one. This one. This one is bigger. Doesn't there's text over it? I just want the picture. Maybe I can open the picture. Michael Bublé? Okay, let's just put that aside here. There. This dude I was talking about. Is he like holding groceries? He's just a normal dude, you know? But it did a not normal thing. Anyway. Okay, so now let's go back to the questions. Uh, uh, there's text. Yes. Hello, Crispy. On a scale of 1 to 10, how crispy are you today? Oh, sorry. I had the hiccup thing. Okay. Strange, in my memory there was tons of people around, but maybe not. Maybe it's just the wrong memory. Okay. Um, what is the next question? Of course, I am a person had to ask this kind of thing. Wow. Do you prefer traps or reverse traps? Um, wow. I mean, it's a question like any other, so I'm going to reply to the question. I I love both, but maybe I prefer traps. But I love both. I find them aesthetically pleasing to look at. But yeah, so I think that's good answer. That that tells you the information. Um, why? I am a person. You on fire. Okay. The next question is just as weird. Brace yourselves. Why do you ask these questions of all things? Shota or lolly? I mean, what? What's the question here? Like, which one do I prefer? Do I prefer them for what? For being cute in an anime? Like, they're both cute. They're both childish characters. I don't mind. They're usually just like comic relief or something. Or they're there for being adorable in the background, you know? Like, Does it make a difference if it's a boy or if it's a girl at this point? I I don't I don't really get what the question is supposed to be asking here. Like, yeah, the cute character? Yeah, huh? So that's definitely the worst answer I gave all day. But I don't know what else to do. Okay. Then it's questions from Vinny. Let's go. Properties. Can I change text? Yes. Go. Boo. How did you learn English? It's a good question. Um, I learned English from everywhere, I guess. I mean, I used to watch documentaries on TV to see the animals, so I didn't care about the language it was in. So sometimes they were in English. Um, my brother would play other video games. Sometimes I did play a few myself, like um a few old Nintendo games on the Nintendo 64, the GameCube. And back then, the games weren't translated in French around here, so you had to play games in English all the time. I couldn't really understand a word of what was happening in the game, what I was being explained. So sometimes I had a hard time, uh, doing anything. But I could still survive. Uh, then I started getting English classes at school, but uh, those in elementary school weren't very good. You had that teacher who would do that classic thing. I don't speak your language. I only speak English. So only talk to me in English. I would not understand if you didn't. But the teacher says that in the language that you all speak, in perfect grammar and everything. So you know that they're lying about it. And when they're speaking English, they have the worst accent and they say everything in the present progressive. Like they clearly don't know English, but they're still the English teacher. Amazing. In my school it was better. I had better teachers who could actually speak English. That helped a lot. Um and after I was done with school, what helped me a lot with learning English was just chatting with people who couldn't speak French, so I had to use English. Go on various English websites, watching videos in English because I didn't knew any channels that I enjoyed in French. So I was like watching Game Grumps and stuff like that. It was in English. I'm just from listening to stuff, reading things, writing things, communicating with people online and all that. That that's the thing that really helped me finish, I guess. Finish. I'm not done, clearly. I still have a lot of work to do to have a perfect English, but I think it's decent. Decent. Yes. So that's that. Um, next question. Okay, that follows directly the previous question. Okay. Um, are there words that I have problems with pronouncing properly? Yes. Have you seen how struggling I am? Well, not all the time, but all these words that I'm like, how do you pronounce that? And I try different things because I'm not sure. Sometimes I say a word in one way, and some other times I say it another way. Like sometimes I say species, sometimes I say species, sometimes I say anti, and sometimes I say anti. Sometimes I just don't know. I'm confused. Like there are different people who pronounce it differently. It's unclear, and I don't know what to do. One of one of my pet peeves with English or general, like the English R's, have a hard time, especially in certain words like weird or wrists. It just kind of sounds like I'm saying wrist. Wrist. I have to try hard. If I'm speaking too quick and I'm trying to mention a wrist, wrist, wrist. My R's can turn to W's. I sound like a baby. Yes. Yeah. Well, it's fine. I mean, I don't think anyone will be mad at me about that. But yeah, fun fact: before I started like doing live streams in English, I had barely ever spoken in English out loud. I was too embarrassed to even try. I could write in English, but I wouldn't really try speaking at all. So when I decided to do that, I was taking some sort of leap of faith. I have no idea how I'm going to sound at all. I have no idea if I'm going to be making sense, if people are going to understand what I'm saying. I have no idea. I have no idea how it sounds like when I'm speaking English because I don't do that. But let's do it. I think it wasn't so bad. I think I'm doing fine. Like, most people understand what I'm saying, it seems. I feel. I guess. Mm, one of the other things I have trouble with, though, are H's. The letter H. Uh, you don't pronounce it very much in French. It's kind of just a letter that is there for the spelling, but it doesn't change the pronunciation unless you put a C in front of it. Then it becomes a sh sound. Not even the ch, the only the sh sound. Okay, because you don't have the sh one. You just have ch. Anyway, H. I don't pronounce H's. So sometimes my words sound a bit funky because of that. And that's why I'm the kind of person who would say an historian. Because a historian sounds kind of weird. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, I still have a lot to learn. Um, Bear asked me. Let's see. Um, uh, okay. Whoa! Ah! Sorry, I got stuck. Okay. Just can I teach you some French words or expressions? Can I? Can I? Good question. Hmm. What kind of thing am I supposed to teach? Like, what kind of thing people would like to know how to say? I don't know. I mean, I could say a lot of things. I could read the sentence in French. Peux-tu nous apprendre des expressions ou des mots en français? Then what would you do with that? Could teach whatever. I mean, I just don't know what to teach. Because I'm an amazing teacher, you know? Amazing teacher. Repeat after me. Tu es une enseignante exceptionnelle. No, I'm not. I could. If there was anything you would ask for, I would go for it. But yeah, I don't know what to teach, so that doesn't really help. Je mange du riz. I'm eating rice. Do you like this one? I'm not even eating rice right now. I'll eat rice later though. I love rice. Uh, let's go to the next question. I don't know what to do with this one. Okay, let's go. Um, Properties. Okay. Oh, whoops! I didn't select everything. Okay, let's just. Okay, that's better now. I was like, this is looking weird. I did it! Like learning new languages. Do I like learning new languages? It's very paradoxical because I don't like learning. um, or rather, I don't like being taught things. I find it kind of not enjoyable when someone is just teaching you something. Most of the time, it's not fun. Some people know how to make it fun, but most people don't know. And it's just kind of annoying. I prefer just knowing the things and having to learn them, which is very dumb because you have to learn something to learn it. That's of the caliber of people die when they are killed. You need to learn something to learn it. Hello, doctor. Well, at least that's a typo that makes sense. Sorry. Oh boy. But learning languages is fun. But I prefer kind of learning it on at my own pace with my own ways. So, for example, when I'm trying to learn Japanese with Japanese little classes and apps, sometimes I feel like I'm not learning. So sometimes I prefer just reading random stuff and listening to random stuff. But if you want to learn fast, it's better to actually take classes. That's the way I don't like. Huh? It's a great evening. I woke up too late, but that's fine. How are you, doctor? You always ask how everyone is, but you rarely tell us how you're doing. I want to know now. I'm not the only one asking questions tonight, okay? Hmm. Uh, I'm having fish again, but this time it's tuna again. I will turn into a cat soon. I hope. I'd like chicken soon. That make a difference. Hmm. I'd like mac and cheese too. Uh, but I had spaghetti yesterday, so I never have mac and cheese anyway. What? Why? Why? That's not the question. Why am I answering this? Why am I talking about other meals? That stuff that I am eating. City Hunter. What are we talking about? Oh, okay. The only Jackie Chan movie I remember is the one where he broke his foot while filming, and you could see him in the bloopers at the end with the cast. That must have been so uncomfortable to try to film like that. Mm. Oh no. Vinny, why are you asking me these questions? I did sleep. My dog kept waking me up. He would jump on me and look for something on my legs. And I was attacked by. That sounds so dumb. Curtains. The window curtains. It was very windy at some point. Like it, it got all rainy, which is fine. I don't mind. Though that kind of reminded me that something like that. I don't know the title to be honest. I don't know the title of the movie. What was I saying? Yeah, I was attacked by the window curtains because it got all windy, and that wouldn't have bothered me if I didn't suddenly remember that they are needles. Sewing needles inside of the the curtain to try and make it shorter. We never like sew it. So the needles are still there to hold it at the right length. So I got super scared that it would get pinned by the needles. That woke me up super fast. Like, and yeah, I did sleep well when I was sleeping. I had a weird dream. Yeah, but I was sleeping when I was sleeping. I fell asleep again after waking up, but I woke up many times. That was a weird sleep. Yeah. Reason I ask is because some people don't sleep with a pillow. What? I do have pillows. They're a bit misplaced and not in best shapes. Like I have this pillow for my back because I'm not sleeping in a bed. As I said, I'm on the couch because I can't get in my bed right now. So I'm like, I have a pillow for my back and it's just so bent weird. Uh, is it a joke? I do that sometimes. I take a nap before bedtime because I'm too tired to go to sleep. I'm like, I need to brush my teeth. I need to go to the bathroom one last time so I don't have to pee in my sleep. But I'm too tired to go, so I just take a nap. I take a nap and then I'll get ready for bed. Oh boy. Yeah. So I have my pillow for my back that is all bent and weird. All the inside is all on the same side. It's not very comfortable. I can't really help that. I need to take the pillow out of the pillowcase, flip it over. Mm. Well, I'm starting to be very used to it. I've been doing that for more than a year now. But I'm longing for my bed. Ah, a bed. And I have two other pillows on the side. They're on the back of the couch. I'm like um laying sitting on the side on the long bit. I don't know how to explain that properly. Wait, put the text away. I'm not answering the question right now anyway. So window capture. Do you know what window it is? Close it. Close the thing. Yeah, no, don't mind. Oh, this thing. I don't need to keep that. Do I? Do I want to keep that? Do I want to keep that? I don't know. Just pretend I want to keep it, even though I don't feel like it's necessary. And then I pick a new one. Great. Okay. I can sleep one night on the couch, but I must have my bed because I need to stretch out. Oh, okay. You sleep diagonally. Interesting. I I'm a bit strange. Anyway, so I pick a different color than that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Why do I have to still? I don't want. I pick another color. I said. Uh, couch is gray, ugly gray. Okay, so it doesn't quite look like that, but let's imagine it's the couch. Drawing it from the front, I guess. I got stuck in the side of my computer. Sorry. There. Okay, like that. And I have my back pillow here that's all messed up. And I have that put this too high up, but I have like two pillows on top of each other here that I put there. And I kind of sit there, sit kind of kind of like this. I look like an idiot. And that's how I sleep. And the pillows on the side, they're still here right now. Okay, I kind of have to put my head like this, so my neck hurts all the time. But I kind of slide them on the side so they go like kind of slide them on the side so they rest a bit on this one too. So it's kind of bent in the middle, and I kind of lodge my head in the. So it's not as bad. I can sleep like this. So I'm not completely awful. It's just kind of bad. Why not both? I love all kinds of blankets. I I have a hard time sleeping with no blanket. I mean, I need something to wrap me up, and I want to feel protected from the world outside when I'm sleeping. When I'm sleeping, I'm vulnerable. Do you know how much of a heavy sleeper I can be? When I'm not sleeping on the couch, my parents some year were doing renovations just a few rooms away from my bedroom, and I was sleeping through it all day. Is it too cold to sleep without a blanket? It depends when. Of course, it is when it's winter or fall or a long bit of spring. Usually in summer, you wouldn't need a blanket, but this summer so far is pretty cool. So I prefer having a blanket. I would have frozen earlier if I didn't have something. Have you ever been woken up out of your sleep by the loud noises? If I'm not sleeping well, like when I'm sleeping on the couch, yes. Uh, and that probably happens every once in a blue moon when I'm comfortable in my bed. uh, yeah. So let's just put that away for now. Let's put back the questions. I'm answering all the questions in this Q&A, so I'm answering those in the chat and I'm answering those that were already put in the thread thing. Why did I pick Harvey in Stardew Valley? Good question. um, I love Stardew Valley. It's a fun game. The choices for bachelors and bachelorettes are a bit lacking, I think. Like, the characters are cute and all, but sometimes they kind of lack substance, I feel. But this kind of game, they do that, you know. Uh, do I prefer complete darkness or little light when I sleep? Uh, well, I don't mind. I mean, I sleep during the day, so I often have light, but it's easier to fall asleep in complete darkness. But I don't mind if there's light. Like, I can do both. Mm, oh, well, that's a technique. There are some lights that are more bothering than others. Like, uh, I had this clock thing in my room. It's not a clock, but it's like a radio clock. To see the time, you have to turn up the light on it. Like the hour wasn't light up. It was the background on which the hour was written in that was making the light. So that was a whole lot of light, and it was very bright and very annoying when you're trying to sleep. There are some lights that are just annoying. Some that are okay, and some that are just not okay. the I had a desktop at some point. When it was on, the on button was some bright blue. It would keep me awake. I hated it. Uh, but when at the end it was super broken, I couldn't. I had to spend a long time trying to turn on the computer. So I did not want to turn it on for like hours at a time every time. So I would just keep it on. So I had to cover up the little on button so I wouldn't see. I could turn off the screen, so that was not a problem. That the on button was so annoying. Yeah. Um. So I think I just taped something over the on button just to cover it up. Ah, fun times. I think the thing is still in front of it. I'm not using that computer anymore, but I still have a thing sticking in front of the on button. Yeah. As I was saying, one of the things I'm hoping for with my time at Portia is that maybe the characters that you can date would be a little bit more fleshed out. Because, uh, as I said, I love Stardew Valley, but sometimes the characters they're cute, but after a while you kind of heard everything they had to say, and you kind of know them, and you don't feel too I don't know. I got in the game and I was like, oh, you can date characters? I was super excited about that, and then I realized nobody was really interesting. Nobody just stuck to me as being, wow, you know? So I just got to know everyone and I was waiting for something. I have a couple of criterias that I always want with someone that I would quote unquote date. And well, obviously in the game they wouldn't fit. There would never be a character that would fit everything. I think, pretty sure. So I just try to find at least one thing that they fit in, or two, or something. Did you solve it? Oh boy, it was so amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm too tired. Okay, so what I was saying, my face hurts. Okay, so I'm looking for at least a couple of criterias being met, and well, oh boy, uh, it's mostly personality wise, I guess. I was looking for someone who would be friendly because that's important to me. So a couple of characters were already out of the question because they have to warm up to you at first before being nice to you. So for like a whole year, they're super cold and mean for no reason, just because they don't know you. I don't like that. So I needed one of the characters that were friendly from the get go. I don't mind them being shy, I just want them to be at least friendly. So that reduced the pool of characters. Then I needed I would say either somebody who would make me laugh or someone who would care for me because those are things that I like. Pff, how good at sleeping you are? No, just tell me about it. So, I should have known you would say that. I've made that joke before. I love it. It's better when it's you, though. That you're very good at sleeping. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Yeah. So nobody was making me laugh like this in the characters, so I thought, you know what? I'll go for the caring part. But I don't just like when they care for me. I like people who care for everyone. So I was looking for a very caring character. And there are a few. Like, Penny is pretty caring. And then I just went for Arby because he's the doctor. He cares for everyone. That's literally Sting. That's literally his only defining trait. I was like, I like that. I like caring. I like someone who cares about others. I like people who want everyone to be doing great. I like people who want everyone to be feeling good and being happy and just overall being great. I like that. So I'm going to go for this character. Stardew Valley. I'm answering the question then why did you pick Harvey in Stardew Valley? Yes, 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 I mentioned my time at Portia because I said I would like to have more interesting choices of characters to date in this game. I haven't really met a lot of people yet. All the time I played, you've seen me play it, so you know how far I am in the gaming for now. I understand why it's confusing though. It's just I'm the kind of person who starts talking about something and then I get distracted and I start talking about something else and then I go back at the original topic, especially when I have it written in my face like this. So I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm trying to answer the questions. I'm putting them on the screen mostly so I remember what I'm talking about. But if you get confused as well, feel free to look at it or ask me again. I'll gladly answer you. Sorry for being confusing. I'm all over the place. I would love to be paid to sleep. It'd be my dream job. I want that job you get it. Tell them how good of a sleeper I am. I can also do it with my eyes closed, you know? I'm just as talented as you are. Yep, I don't even have to move an inch to do it. It's that natural. No, I never played a game like this. I would like to. They look really fun. I look, I watch people play these games and I think, wow, that looks really fun. I want to play. And then I forget to put it on my wish list. I should. I should put that on my wish list. City Skylines seems really fun. SimCity, I don't think we still have the game. I'm not sure it would work on my Windows now. Um, okay. Uh, there. Let's go. Oh boy, that's a long one. It fits. If it fits, I sits. I don't. That has nothing to do with. Okay. Um. In your point of view, what is the most scariest thing according being a streamer? That's a weird way of formulating this question. It's fine though, I understand. I hope you don't sleep in the car for real. Ah. Well, it can be comfortable to sleep in a car. Last time I had the occasion to sleep in a car, we were going to the zoo, but it was a few hours away. We woke up super early and we left, and I'm not driving. Obviously, I can't even drive at all. I don't have driver's license. But I couldn't sleep because my head was hurting. But the most curious thing to me watching streams is silence. Oh no! I really shouldn't put on background music, but I made a song and I wanted to use it for something special because it was so hard to make the music. I didn't want to. It's a long story. I'm sorry that I'm too silent sometimes. I'm trying not to. I know you don't like it. Are you scared of angels? I had a friend in high school who was scared of silence, and she told me that was because she was scared of angels. I couldn't see what was the relationship between the two things. She said, "You know when it gets all silent? When everyone in the room just suddenly stops talking and nobody speaks anymore, we don't really know why. Everyone just goes silent out of nowhere. That's because an angel is passing by, you know." Oh, okay. I don't know if it's a thing or not. I mean, how would I know? There's a song that was talking about that. Maybe she was thinking that because of the song. Who knows? Anyway, um, uh, the most scariest thing about being a streamer, according to me, uh, well, that's going to sound weird, but the thing that scares me the most is uh people leaving after they started watching. But I don't mean leaving during the stream. That's fine, but I mean happy hour is nap hour. Yes, I've been old for a long time, according to you. I was in elementary school, and for once I had a friend. I would go to her place for the afternoon. I would fall asleep in her bed. Oh, she would visit me, and I would fall asleep. I would fall asleep every time. That must have felt so insulting. Like, why are you always falling asleep when we're hanging out together? I'm feeling safe around you. So I fall asleep. Oh, my poor friend. Yeah, well, I'm scared that people will just not come back, is what I mean. I'm scared that they will grow tired of me and will not come back anymore. Because, I mean, of course, there will always be new people to start watching, but the thing is, how could I say it in a way that makes sense? I, the numbers are just numbers. I don't really care about that. I mean, I do, but because it's important, but I like to things. I tried. I I how could I say that? Really, sorry, I'm getting nervous because I'm talking about something that scares me, so I'm scared. I I I like to learn about the people as people. Every viewer is not a viewer. They're not a number of subscriber, or they're not likes. They're they're people, and I grew attached to them. I'm dumb and I get really attached to people really quick. So if someone that I was used to see, like in my chat or in my server or in my comments, and at some point they stop coming by, I I get scared that they will never come back, and then I'm sad because I miss them, because I eventually end up seeing everyone as friends, and I don't like losing friends. That's dumb. That's the thing that scares me. I'm always afraid of what is the thing that I will do? What is the thing that I will say? What is the thing? What is the mistake I will make that will make people hate me and never come back? That's the thing that scares me. And sometimes I'm a bit scared about gaining so many subscribers, so many watchers, so many people that I just lose sight of the friends that I made, the people that I grew attached to earlier. I can't see maybe their comments, I can see their messages because they're hidden behind the giant flood of other things. That scares me. I don't want to miss people. But I definitely want to grow bigger. I want my channel to work, but I'm scared to miss people. I'm so dumb. Anyway, That's the answer to this question. Also, I had to laugh at it. I didn't laugh enough. And more left. I was ready to finish the answer the question before. We all in the good fight to fund the world up. Okay? Yes, we are. And don't leave. We make a good duo. Okay? You make the corny jokes. I make the cheesy lines. We're the perfect delicious duo. Where do hamburgers sleep? I don't know. On a bed of lettuce. I was on the right track. I just didn't find what was the thing. That's so dumb. I love it. Oh boy. Thank you. Okay. Ah, next question is another from Vinny. Let's go. I can't see. Okay. I had something in my eye. Okay. Boom. Oops. There. This one. I kind of forgot to. What are your dreams and aspirations? I like to aspire. That's inspiring. That's not the same thing. In French, that would work. um. Oh boy, they're all dumb. Some of them I can't talk about them here because they're secrets. Shh. Let's keep the secrets. um. But yeah. I would like to. Um. To be able to share my quote unquote work with people. I mean, I'm a, I'm a, I'm a failure of a comic artist, and I'm trying very hard to be a VTuber. I would like to share my comics with many people because I want to talk about them with people. I like them. I have nothing. I can't talk about them because people haven't read them. I have friends who read them. I know people who read them. I mean, if I can sell for worth $100 of them when I go to the book fair, obviously people have bought them, but I don't have like a community of that. I would like that. I would like to be able to talk about random stories they get in and the characters and everything. I would love to do that, and I would love to become a real VTuber that has lots of people watching, even though I'm scared to lose people in the crowd. I guess that's why I add people as friends after a while sometimes because I'm thinking I can still can still keep in touch with them even if I kind of get too big and I can't follow well the chat and all that. I I don't want my fears to keep me from making my dreams come true, obviously. That would be a weird move. Um, I would like to bring happiness to people. That's the thing I would like to do, but I don't know how to do that, so I'm trying whatever, hoping that would work. I want to entertain people and let them have fun and have them not feel lonely and share meaningful things with them and like try to find a way to make everything enjoyable even though I'm not good for that. I just want to have a nice time and give a nice time. That's dumb. I don't know how to explain it. I want to fun the world up. I guess is the explanation to that. If I borrow your words. Yes. Miss Bubble will fun the world up. Yes. I mean, all the jobs that I want to do, quote unquote jobs, all basically that. Oh, I want to write stories. Oh, I want to just be on the screen and talk to people and play games with them. That's basically that. I other dreams and aspirations that I have. Last stream I talked a bit about that. It's you weren't there at this point though, so I guess I can repeat that. I That's so dumb though. All of the things I want are kind of ridiculous, but it's fine. It's fine. You don't need to have smart dreams. You just need to have dreams. um, I, I could try this. I could film myself, well, my hands, while making French toast, learning to do French toast because I don't know how to make them right now. But we're going to have a new oven. Will look better on screen, so I'll wait for that. You spoiled that. I wanted to make it as a surprise for you. Yeah. I I want to. I when I was younger, I I was looking forward so bad. I think I was. Hello, Tabuki. Welcome. You're here late. Wow. I uh yeah. Sorry, I got confused. I was dreaming of I was 4 years old when I started to be obsessed with the idea of the graduation prom, and my gosh, in the end, it went horribly when I finally got there years later. So I wanted to. Uh, I hope that I would get married. That's one of my dreams too, to get married. It's probably not going to happen, but whatever. One can dream. So I was dreaming that when I would do that, I could like make make it a fun. I would I can't speak. I wanted to make it like into a big party for everyone, and not just for me and the groom or the wife, or I don't know. I don't know. um, I I I'm thinking, but I try not to leave silences. So I'm just like I sorry. Yeah, I wanted like for the all the people invited, all the guests, to be wearing their best clothes, so we wouldn't get the cliche of, oh, the bridesmaids are dressed in horrible dresses, because we want the bride to be the most pretty, no, none of that. I want everyone to feel pretty, okay? Just wear your best outfit, feel happy and comfortable and fabulous, and you're cool, and everyone is celebrated, because it has to be the best day ever. And that's the thing I was dreaming about too. That's so ridiculous. Uh, so I still wish I could do that. But yeah, yeah. Okay, you can wear that. I mean, that looks nice. I wore one of those at some point. Not that I'm a doctor at all. I'm not, obviously. Also, I was in sixth grade. My friend brought it at school because we were doing paintings or something. We were doing stuff that could be dirty, and she let me wear her coat because I had a little feminine incident. And my pants were not fine. My friend was like, I think you need it more than me. What a great friend! I told everyone I sat into the paint, so I didn't look too dumb. Why am I talking about this? Nobody wants to hear these stories. It's nice. Sorry. Do I have other dreams? Uh, Great comic artist. Yes, I talked about that. Great VTuber. I talked about that. Bringing happiness to people. I talked about that. Getting married. I talked about that. Making a prom for people at my wedding. I'm saying that now. What do you call a YouTuber who's already satisfied with life? A content creator. Oh, you had a long day, Tabuki? Let's unwind a bit, and then you will sleep super tight. Yes. What else am I dreaming about? Oh, yeah. Also, I talked about that last stream. Because I'm dreaming of getting married, I'm also dreaming of, like, bride dresses shopping, wedding dresses shopping. I really want to go buy a wedding dress or something. Content. Con content. Now with my French, I I I will make my dream come true. The wedding dress shopping, because of my friend getting married soon, and since there are two girls getting married, it's double the fun because double dresses. Yes, so happy. One of my dreams is coming true. Summer days can do that. Yeah, make you tired. Yes, they're very good at it. Do I have other dreams? All of my dreams are dumb. I really wish to make at least one person very, very, very happy. I don't know how though, but I will keep trying until the day I die. That sounds very extreme, especially if I say it like that. Let's go to the next question. I've been for a long time this one. That's not even a question, but let's go for it. Okay, that's not the right. Okay, window. Yeah. Let's go. Boop. Told me your cousin. Can you click yes? Thank you. Yeah. Yes, I have a cousin who's an actress. I told that to Vinny and now he's asking a question about it. I'm not too sure what the question is. Maybe it's a case of, yo, that's so cool. You need to tell people about that. So it's not really a question. Just tell everyone about that. Yeah, I have a cousin. She she's an actress. She uh she went to study uh acting. Yeah, in New York. That was very exotic. So what she found out when she came back after in Canada, she moved in Montreal. She moved there and she realized that the entire industry around here is snubbing her because she didn't study acting in Canada. So she plays in ads, but sometimes she has little roles in little shows, which is great. She's getting more and more roles now. That helps. She played in small indie kind of movies, uh, sometimes abroad too. Like she played in movies in other countries. She played in a lot of things. She's pretty great. She's also a model. I mean, like, uh, for pictures, like some sort of not like a top model. She's not doing. She's not like wearing weird clothes and walking up and down some aisles to show it off, but she's still a model. Um, she's really pretty, so that helps for that. Uh, Fun fact: all the women in my dad's side of the family are absolutely gorgeous. Not me though. I'm the ugly one. But all the other ones are ridiculously pretty. It's kind of scary. Like my cousins, my aunts, aunts. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that. It's one of these words. The one of my aunties, she's like uh she was nicknamed the prettiest girl of the village back when she was living in that said village. Still today, she's way older. Whenever I see her, I forget how to breathe for a moment. I'm like, whoa. And I have a couple cousins that give the same kind of feel. When I launched my comics at first, I had several family members coming and friends, obviously. And some of my friends stopped me like, "Who's this?" She's so beautiful. And I was like, this is my cousin. Did you hear about the two spiders who just got engaged? I heard they met on the web. Oh boy. Wow, that's incredible. Well, yeah. So yeah, I have a cousin who's an actress. Um, some of my friends might have seen her. She played in a couple of ads that went on TV. Like she was in some ad for a mattress that comes in a box, and she was in some ad by the government to promote vaccination and a couple of other things. But as I said, she also played in shows and movies. She's pretty cool. I think she's really cool. And everyone is cool. It just sometimes someone stands out because they're doing something really cool. um, what is the next question? Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. The sensitive topic. Okay, let's go. Oh geez, it's a very long one. Hmm. How many class field trips did your school have? Uh, a lot. We had several a year. We even had school trips that weren't even about school. Like when uh, we had like fun school trips that were just uh, so we could relax a bit. Like my high school for the last years had this trip to the sugar cabin. I don't know how to call that in English, but like you know the place where they harvest and produce the maple syrup. You know, so you eat tons of sugary, mapley stuff, and you play little activities like at a small fair or something. Like this is nothing educational, but you would go there. The last years would go there. Uh, and the same school, you had like the winter and summer trips that were just for fun, but you had the longer trips that lasted days. You'd stay at a camp or at a hotel in another country, or you had the field trips where you would go learn things like going to the museum or whatever. You had too many school trips for me to count. These were probably the best days of school because it wasn't a day of school. Oh boy. You know, I don't know if it's just me, but like the quote unquote good students with the good grades, they don't necessarily like school. They might find it boring as well. I know I did. So, stuff that didn't feel like school were fun. Chibi. Okay. He stole something and he don't want to give it back. Oh boy. Yes, I was an A plus student. Oh boy. Nobody knew. Nobody knew except my friends, my close friends, because they were seeing my copies. I often try to not um I don't want people to think I'm smart. I don't feel like I'm smart at all. I feel like I'm an idiot and I'm mostly lucky for finding things for you know the things that I can think that are right. If I can phrase it like that, I guess. Uh yeah. So I don't feel smart. So I don't want people to think I'm smart. I don't want people to have any sort of expectations towards me because I feel like I would disappoint people. So yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. So most students in my class that didn't know me that well never expected anything from me, which was great. So when they heard stuff like everyone in the class failed that exam except for one student, they would look everyone's copies looking for who was it that did it, but they would not look at mine. They wouldn't think to look at mine. I mean, Bill is dumb. She wouldn't be the one who did it. So when at the end they wouldn't find out who was the one person who succeeded at the exam, they would just think the teacher just was wrong. It was in another class. And my friend would just glance at me like, "How did you do it?" And me was like, "I don't know." I answered whatever. Oh boy. Yeah. Uh I was such that cliche too, like badly dressed, always clutching my books and binders close to my chest. I was just missing the glasses or something because I don't wear glasses. That's why, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. Still to this day, I don't understand how I managed to get these A pluses. I really don't feel like I deserved them at all. There was that teacher, the history teacher, that I had in my first, second, and fourth year. It was the same guy. The first day of school we had him. He said, "I don't ever give A pluses, so don't expect them. When I give an A, that means that you basically did perfect, and nobody can do better than perfect. So there are no A plus from me, just A." And when I started getting exams in history, and I would get my copy, I had A plus, and I thought, you know, maybe somebody complained to the direction about this, so he had to change his ways. I didn't think anything more about that, and um, Well, someday at the teacher meets the student and the parents and all that session thing, uh, the teacher just reminded me, I said I never gave A plus? And I was like, yeah, what about that? And he said that was a thing that I really liked. He explained, I give you A plus because, well, you give the right answers, so that deserves an A. But the way you phrase your answers on the copies, I feel like I'm reading a book. It's so well written. I enjoy reading your copies. So that's beyond perfect for me. It was like, wow, really? So even when I wasn't supposed to get A plus, I still got A plus. I don't understand. I'm lucky. Blue-haired old aunts used to come up to my cousin at weddings and poke her in the ribs and cackle, telling her, "You're next." They stopped after she started doing the same thing to the generals. Don't do that at funerals! No! Ah! Oh my gosh, that reminded me of a thing I read somewhere. I don't remember where I read it though, but there was this company that was making these little machines that print the not the bills, but kind of when you buy something, it prints uh, the list of the things you purchased or something, the price that you paid on it. You know what I mean? So there is they were called by someone who said, I would like to change I add what it prints at the end, because there's this sentence that says, "Please come again soon," and it's inappropriate for us. We're we're doing funerals. Oh yeah, I understand. We'll not print that. We'll change yours. I said it very bad, but you get it. Chewing bubblegum is a form of music. Oh, you don't even need the bubblegum. You can just do it with your teeth alone. I do that sometimes. I just click my teeth together. That makes a little song. I beat the beat with them. You always say about your weird taste in music, but what kind of things do you like to hear? Oh boy. There's a reason why I rarely talk about my music tastes. Even when people ask about it, uh, I realized at some point that when I talk about the kind of music I listen to, either people make fun of me or they stop talking to me forever. Because it seems like it's so important to people, music, I guess, that if you don't like the same kind of music, you're kind of a monster or something. I don't know. It's like when I talk about the kind of shows or movies I like and people just get with me. I'm sorry, I have strange tastes, okay? But let's go. What do I listen to? Um, oops, I opened twice. Uh, mm, Music. So I like instrumental music, often like video game soundtracks. I like them. Um, but sometimes I like to listen to some classical a little, but not for long. Usually it ends up being annoying after a while. It depends on the music too. Some are great and will never be bad to listen to, and some just you're tired right away. um, I like to listen to pop, but like sometimes English pop, but also like French pop and the local French Canadian pop. Oh jeez. I like J-pop the most though. It's my favorite. What kind of music are balloons afraid of? Pop music. Yeah, it gives them nightmares and horrible flashbacks. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um I like, yeah, J-pop the most because I need the subtitles to be able to understand the lyrics most of the time, but a lot of them have very nice lyrics. And well, I like the music because they like to use tons of instruments that we usually don't hear anymore ever. Like I have this song that has harp. I have this song that has harpsichord. When do you hear that kind of instrument? When you listen to normal everyday music now. I find them interesting because it's still like more modern music, but they use these interesting instruments that I never hear anymore. I mean, it's great, the guitar and the drums and all, but I like hearing other things, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm weird. I'm probably weird. Um, what is the most musical part of your body? Uh, is this another pun incoming or is this an actual question? Because of your nose, because you can blow and Ew! Bruh. Yes, you're right. Oh my gosh. Boy, I I love Vocaloid music, but I haven't found new songs in a while. I just kind of stick with those that I had. What else do I like? I like ballads and other soft songs. I love waltz. Um, I love sad music that will make me cry, but I avoid listening to it because it makes me depressed, so it's not a good idea. um, let's see. I like music from movies and cartoons and anime openings and endings. Um, and sometimes I find random music online, like on YouTube, like Stupendium or Aviators. I could see it coming before you even said the last part. Why are chickens always drummers into music pens? Because they have the drumsticks. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I like romantic songs. I can't be helped. I love everything romantic because I'm lame. Okay, I think I went through all the types of music I listen to. I think. I'm not sure. Who knows? I kind of. I have a lot of things to go through, so. But I think I resumed everything. The hamster dance? That sounds very cute. Oh, another kind of songs that I like. I like parody music and other songs that are not serious that will just make you laugh. Well, I mean, the music is great too, but I I I like listening to dumb things that will make me giggle. One of the only songs I know by heart is it's not a parody. This one is it was just made straight up as funny because it's some sort of genre as well, right? Like the songs that are not serious that just tell a dumb story or something. That I like that too. Ah, so I think I answered the question. Uh, okay. What's the next question? Did I give up on Duolingo? Not quite. I mean, uh, I have I have a little over 180 days in a row, so I've been doing it every day. But I'm I like to learn at my own pace, and I felt like I was trying to go too fast. I'm trying to remember the lessons I saw before I go into a new one. So I'd rather do the same thing over and over and over again and actually know it rather than always try to cram new lessons and be all confused after a few weeks, which was what I tried doing at the beginning, and I couldn't keep doing that. I decided to slow down and repeat the same lessons again several times before I would move to the new ones. There's this Japanese rock pop group named Abe Mao that I recently discovered that I like. Ooh, I haven't discovered anything new in a long time. Think last time I discovered a new artist was like in 2018. um so yeah, I did not give up on Duolingo. I'm just going very slow so I don't look like I'm making any progress at all whatsoever. The progress is more passive. It's more me getting more familiar with the things I saw before I go to the next lessons. Um, mm, okay, let's go. Next question. That's a very picky one. That's a pun. uh, I didn't say it often. I mentioned it like once or twice, maybe. I think. Well, maybe I talked about it more than I thought. What kind of music do bunny rabbits like? Hmm. Hip hop? Yay, I found it! I'm a genius! Yay! Right. Yes. So cute. Little bunnies. Okay. So, you say you have an eating disorder. Can you explain better? I'm the worst at explaining it. um, yeah, I often say I'm a picky eater because it's an easier way of saying it, but that's not quite just being picky at this point. Um, I don't remember. I think they changed the name recently, so I don't know if I have the right name anymore. But and I have the name in French too. That doesn't help at all. Uh, selective avoidant eating disorder or something like that. um, basically, to make it simple, there's a lot of things that I don't like, and I just really don't like. Saying that I don't like them is almost an understatement. I try to eat them, and I I kind of can't swallow them. It's like my entire being rejects them. Like there are things that I don't like that I just don't like. And then I can eat them anyway. I just don't like it. But there are these things that it's like my brain decided it was poison. So that'd be boring. Nobody could talk with me. I'm not going to do a stream in French unless like I had people who were going to watch it and understand it. I want to be able to chat with my English speaking friends. Imagine how lost you would be if I did the whole stream in French. But yeah, so I often rely on the same few foods because they're the ones that I like. There's the ones that I know that I will eat no problem. Uh, Making me eat is a complicated task. Cooking for me has to be the worst. Um, because like there are so many just ingredients that I don't want. So you have to make sure you don't put them in. That must be so annoying. But I'm trying to open my horizons as much as I can and try new things every now and then. Uh, what's a cat's favorite song? Hmm. Three blind mice. Ah, it must make them feel so hungry. Ah. Oh boy. So, to go back to the question, I think you noticed that already. I mean, thank you. Just telling me that makes me laugh even more. Oh, um, to go back to the question, I think you noticed that. I mean, you told me that if I kept eating so much tuna, I would turn into a cat. Because you picked up on the fact that I do eat a lot of tuna. Because it's one of the things that I like. I want to eat more things, but there are lots of things that I like that are complicated to make, so we rarely make them. Or I keep them for special occasions only for various reasons. So that doesn't help. I need to try new things little by little. I probably never eat normal, but you know, if I can expand the range that my taste buds will accept me eating, that would be great. Um, Also, that probably help my health in general if I, you know, ate more than like one fruit. you know, so I'm trying. Sometimes I see things I think I would try that. Yeah, I think I would try this. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But at least I tried. Hmm. Okay, what's the next question? Oh, jeez. What kind of question is that? I'm going to spend. I could spend hours on this. Oh no. Okay. Um. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh boy. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh, I don't have to place it more in the middle. It's pretty good. Okay. Okay. If you would date someone, how would you like that person to be? I wrote an essay on that once. No, for real. Oh boy. Who does this kind of thing? Who writes an essay about what kind of person they would like to date? um. Okay, so let me try to think about what I wrote there. I didn't really change my mind ever since. Uh. Well, I talked about it a little earlier. My dream person, I have a very clear image in my head how they would be. Yes, I have a dream person. um, so it has to be an easygoing person. Uh, someone friendly, someone who's just nice to you from the get-go. Uh, someone who would tend to like people in general and who likes to make friends because I I don't know, I find that more warm and comforting like this, I guess. I would like it if they could befriend my friends too. I don't like the idea of dating somebody who thinks that my friends are lame and they never want to see them ever. That sounds not good. um I I like uh overall what I call personally that doesn't mean anything to anybody else, but I call that type of people positively optimistic. I separate people in four categories. With that, you have like the positively optimistic people, the negatively optimistic people, the positively pessimistic people, and the negatively pessimistic people. With which sounds like it makes no sense, but it's just you have optimists and pessimists, but uh, there are different ways to be both. You can be an optimist and be so optimist that you're literally uh, trying to force other people to be happy and you make them feel guilty if they're not happy. That's negatively optimistic. I don't like that. I don't like people who do like um If only I had a parachute, I could do that. I would need to go on a date first. I just had the image in my head. The person wearing a parachute, not giving any explanation about it, just wearing it. The other person being super concerned, like, why are you wearing this? Shh, it's a secret. You can see the other person sweating profusely. Oh my gosh. The the positively optimistic person is an optimistic person that understands that other people might be different from them and that different people experience things differently. They're not someone who will make you feel bad for being upset about something. It's more the kind of person that will let you cry it out and will be happy when you are feeling better after. But they won't do toxic positivity. Negatively optimistic people will do that all the time. They have a bad way of being positive, so that makes them not that positive. But positively optimistic people have better empathy, I feel. So they're optimistic, but they're actually really fun to be with, even if you're more pessimistic kind of person. So I want someone who's positively optimistic because well, as I like to say, I need a plusle to my Minun. I like how I make a Pokemon reference when talking about me being a drama queen. I mean, I'm trying my best to be at least a positively pessimist, positive pessimist, because I mean, I always be kind of not so eh. I always see the bad side of things, but I can try and see the bright side. I can try and I can try to be nice with people and I can try to be comforting. Oh no! I once liked a girl who only knew four vowels. She didn't know I existed. Ah! No! Ah! Free hug! Didn't we all like at some point someone who just weren't aware of our existence? And then we grew up and we realized, eh, why did you even like this person? It's both funny and sad at the same time. Talking about funny, I would really like to date someone who can make me laugh like that. I have a very special sense of humor. I need someone who can make me laugh. That's even sadder now. How do you not know about I? English, I think it's a consonant, but huh? Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh boy! My face hurts. Ah. mm. A-E-I-O-U. A-E-I-O-U-Y. Why is it called a Greek I in French? Does that mean sense? Why does in English W is called W? Why isn't it called double V? Anyway, that doesn't matter. I like. Yeah, I want funny. I want funny. Please make me laugh. Future boyfriend, whoever you are. Or I don't know. Could be a girlfriend too. I don't mind. I'm not picky. just just friendly, warm, kind, funny, open to being friends with many people. Optimistic but nice about it. Yes, English is weird. Tell me about it. The buffalo sentence. What even is this? um, I like the kind of person who just generally loves people and cares about everyone. That's kind of weird, but I just find it really charming. A person who just really, really loves it when everyone's having a nice time, when everyone's doing great. Someone who will care for people, if not, you know, just someone really caring. I like, um, uh, what else could I add? I have this exact perfect image in my head of like the perfect person in my book. I want that person to be a weirdo. Like the American English, I guess. A weirdo. I like weirdos. I like people who are odd, eccentric, a little bit special, that won't take themselves too seriously. Uh, a nutball. I like that. They make life more interesting, and they're great. Yeah, of course they have to cook. I'm garbage in the kitchen. But I can make great bowls of cereals. I can do that. Even I can do that. uh, Someone with great patience, because I think they would go absolutely mad otherwise. I'm not. How are my parents phrasing it? I'm not a gift. Yeah, that's how they say it. Mm, so, a friendly, weirdo, positive, that will help me see the bright side of things, that gets me to eat stuff, um, that has the patience of a saint, and likes to care for people and make sure everyone is doing great, and is very funny, at least for me. um, who's a mega weirdo? Yes, that's my image of the perfect person. I have very oddly specific tastes. Why? Don't look at me like that. Thank you. Oh, I wish somebody can make me discover interesting new things too, because I tend to try too much to stay in my comfort zone and then I get bored about that. What did the Batista say to his crush? Baris? What did they say? What did they say? Hmm, I have my food now. I like you a latte. That's so cute. I hope someone says me that while drinking coffee. I don't drink it, but they can drink it to tell me that. I want someone who will flirt with me with buns. My gosh. Yes. But don't get me wrong, huh? The perfect person can be sad sometimes, and they can like to be just alone with me sometimes, and they can be more quiet too. Because of course my ideal person has to be little ball of energy for some reason. I don't know why. Just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Have a weird vision of what the perfect person is. Hmm. Yes, all three Bibul would answer the same thing. Um, so whether she's the one in the middle, the one on the left, or the one on the right, they all think the same. What did the cat say to her boyfriend? I don't know. Tell me, I want to know. You're perfect for me. I love this one. I need to keep it in my head for future uses. If I get a boyfriend, I need to be the cat that says that. I need to buy myself cat ears or something. No, I have a nice little dress with cats on it. Should wear that. See that? You're perfect for me. Oh my gosh. So great. Hmm. Oh boy. Okay. I'm reading. Why am I laughing for so long at the same thing? I just repeat it in my head or read it again and I start laughing again. Hey, how do telephones propose to each other? I don't know. How do they? They give each other a ring? That's exactly what you're doing. Funning the world. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just. Sorry, I'm licking my fingers a bit. Okay. Uh, you can hear that my plate is right underneath my face. Uh, I don't remember what I said when I answered this question. I said a lot of things. I'm probably forgetting a lot of things because, as I said, it's very oddly specific. But yeah. Uh, Probably the kind of person that has a lot of friends, but I don't know if they really have a lot of friends or they just know a lot of people and treat them all as, like friends. That's unclear. But that's a very lovable person. That's the obvious thing. Mm, Why do painters always fall for their models? Uh, I don't know why. Mm, because they love them with all their heart. This is amazing. Great. I need to. So dumb. I'm okay. 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 What happens when you fall in love with a chef? What happens? I don't know. Hmm. Of course you get buttered up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Why should you avoid falling in love with a pastry chef? Hmm. Hmm. I can think of many things, but I think you'll give the best answer. They'll only desert you. Oh no! This is a very weird Rickroll. Salut Chippy! Bonjour! How do tightrope walkers find romance? How do they? Online dating? This is amazing! My gosh, so ridiculous! I love. What do you call two birds in love? Lovebirds? Sweethearts! I need to use that for one of my Hatoful boyfriend videos in the future. I was out of romantic bird puns. Sweethearts! It's amazing. Hmm. Mm. Okay, so I need to answer this question because I think something was misunderstood there. I don't have HSP, I am HSP. It's not quite the same. And it's also not a bad thing. It's not like I'm going to die. I looked again at the sweethearts. My gosh. Uh, HSP stands for highly sensitive person. That's all. Um, so if I wanted to try and describe that, that would be a good description because there are probably as many ways to be HSP as there are HSPs in the world. Um, but like I I would describe it as you feel everything very, very, very strong. Mm, like mm, mm, munch, munch, munch. Mm, the emotions, whatever they are, they always kind of super intense. So I tend to annoy people because even when I'm in a good mood, I might look too happy and I get annoying. I I try to tone it down all the time because I don't like bothering people. But like I'm also the ultimate crybaby because the smallest thing can make me cry. um, uh, I'm just very easy to. Huh? You were still there. Good night, Tabuki. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. I said it in different order than usual. And have a nice day tomorrow. Uh, Thank you for watching. So yeah, I I I'm trying very, 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 very hard to not be annoying and be as normal as I can be, but I'm pretty intense. I I could say do put the mad. It's Mademoiselle. This is dumb. Sorry. Oh, okay, I see. See you later, Tabuki. Hmm. So, thank you. Well, I said earlier my parents described me as not being a gift, so have to be at least a little annoying. I get always super worked up over the smallest things. Like a little grain of salt will feel like a mountain to me. Um, but it's not just the emotions. It's also like the world. How can I describe this? Uh, kind of like with autistic people. Mm, my senses are a bit whack, and everything feels more intense than it actually is. So, like, tastes are stronger, smells feel more intense, noises are more aggressive, things are just, wow, overwhelming. And, uh, yeah, it's intense. But it's fine, I mean. I was born like this, so I didn't really realize that I was feeling things harder than the average until I would see other people being not as bothered as I was. But yeah, hmm, it's okay. Like nothing is bad about that aside from generally feeling like an annoyance, as I said. And well, people have a hard time understanding you at times because how would they? But uh, supposedly, I didn't really notice that, but it's supposed to give me little gifts. Like, I'm supposed to be very empathetic, but I need to work on that. I need to work. I want to have the best kind of empathy ever because that's maybe the only thing great that I can get from that. mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Um, there are good videos that explain this way better than I did. What are you talking about? Um, but my favorite one is the one that describes different types of HSP people because most of the time when they describe them, they go for the generic description of like the most normal type, and I feel like it doesn't represent everyone because they always describe them as being um, introverts, but I'm not introvert. I'm more of an ambivert. I'm shy, but I like people, and I like being around people, and I don't really like being alone. I don't feel like it does anything amazing. I don't need alone time very much. I mean, I can take it, but I am not going to go out of my way to get it. If I hang out with the right people, I could stay around them forever. And I'm sad that I have to leave. But sometimes you just kind of have to leave. Why you always say bad things about yourself? Because that's the way I feel about myself. I'm sorry. Yes, fun people are fun to be around. I agree. Um, mm, well, also it's kind of a reflex to say bad things about myself. I mean, I started doing that in elementary school because I was bullied a little bit too much, and at some point just couldn't take it anymore. So I eventually started as some sort of protection, coping mechanism, as some sort of way to defend myself. I started just saying the things they would tell me before they would tell them to me. I was thinking super fast. Okay, so they're about to tell me that, and I would say it because it felt less painful if I said it than if they said it. That doesn't make much of sense, but like before letting someone calling me ugly, I had to say that I was ugly, you know? um that that kind of worked, to be honest. As weird as it sounds, this technique functioned perfectly. Thing would happen that I would say I would insult myself, and they were just taken aback by this. Like, did she just say that? And then they kind of did not know what to say, so they wouldn't add anything. They would just kind of stay silent. uh, so they wouldn't add anything. So I felt safe. The problem is, after that, after nobody was doing that anymore, when nobody was giving me insults all the time anymore, it kind of remained the thing that I would do. I don't even think about it, it just happens. I just say these things all the time. I don't just kind of happens, and still I'm still always looking for these things to say. So that really screwed up my my self-esteem. So yes, I should try to say at least nice things about myself. Uh, I have a hard time finding them. That helps when people see me the nice things first, and then I'm like, that's not true. But I like this idea, so I'll take a mental note of this and keep it right here. And sometimes when I feel really bad, I go back and pick one of them, and I'm like, ah, yes, this person said that, and I repeat it to myself. So when you say something like, um, that I'm fun to be around, or that I make nice drawings, or things like that, I remember them, and if I feel sad, I just go and I think of it. Like, yeah, you're fun to be around. Yeah, you make nice drawings. Yeah, yeah. That helps a little. I keep trying to do that. I need to do the opposite things that I learned to do when I was younger. mm, a step at a time. Little baby steps is better than nothing at all. Mm, and thank you for your patience with me when I'm struggling with all this. This is a giant, giant bite. Take me a hot minute to chew this. Hmm. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hmm. Okay. Yes, my phone is possessed by a demon. um. So, as I explained last stream, it's a very, very, very old model, and it doesn't really work that well anymore. So, when the battery goes to 50% or less, the phone starts freaking out and doing things on its own. I call that the possessed phone. Just click stuff and adds s- links to apps and removes some and calls people and just goes absolutely crazy. That's woohoo fun stuff. So my phone is not very useful because the battery won't stay very long. I use my phone like not so long, maybe 30 minutes a day, and I need to plug it in every 2 days. And the second day, it was about time. It was completely crazy. Yeah. So I don't really use it much because it's possessed. Fun story. Ah, that's a good question. The next one, and it's very appropriate for the time too. I kind of noticed you always end your streams around 2:30 a.m. Sorry. You have something you do in this time? Ah, yes. Does it? Random music starts playing when you're on the screensaver screen? So random. Phones are quirky. Yeah, I try to end my streams around 2:30 a.m. because um my brother goes to sleep at 3 and we have this little tradition together that before he goes to sleep, uh, he comes downstairs with me and we hang out together. We watch fun clips and other things. Uh, that that little habit helps him with his insomnia, or so he says. And I like hanging out with him. For me, it's an important moment, so I want to have generally at least 30 minutes with him. Sometimes my streams last a little longer, so we have less than that. Uh, but yeah, that's why I always try to end my streams around this time. Hmm. Hmm. I um I like this time. It's precious. I know that at some point my brother will start working and he probably won't think he has the time to do that anymore. So I want to do it while it still lasts. I don't know how he's going to sleep when he does that, but uh, he'll figure it out. Unless we start doing it earlier or something, I don't know. I have no idea how it's going to work. I don't know. Maybe someday when I stop doing that. Hmm. You'd love to see me do a subathon. Except it wouldn't be a subathon because I'm not on Twitch, but my gosh. Imagine the stream that never ends. um, but yeah, that's that. It's to spend time with my brother and have precious moments with him while I can and help him sleep. That's why. Okay, I have like 2 questions left. So I'll try to cram them in because okay. What is your favorite color? It's on your screen right now. I I know that a lot of people think that my favorite color is pink. It's not. I love pink though. I love. It's not my favorite color. My favorite color is brown. I have strange tastes. I told you. Mm, it reminds me of chocolate and other things like that. I love brown, whether it's lighter tone like latte, or caramel, or richer, darker coffee or chocolate hues. I love. I love that color. I find it so soothing. It looks so soft. So, you know, I don't know. I just like brown. um, Pink's my second favorite color. And I also love yellow and beige. Of course, I love beige. I love brown. I love beige. But I like orange and red and green and purple. I love most colors. I'm just not really a fan of blue nor teal. I'm not exactly a fan of teal. I don't like gray. I'm not too much into black. But every color is fine. They all have their own thing. I like pretty much all of them. There are just some I wouldn't choose first, especially for my things. Mm, mm. Yes. Oh, yes. You love you love putting together complementary tones. It's fine. The last question is a strange question. Am I wearing any makeup? No. Such a short answer. No, I give a better answer. I don't wear makeup for two main reasons. One that people find is a good reason, and one people don't usually know about because I don't talk about it, because I don't know how to explain it in a way that people would understand, so I never even tried. So I'll give you the two answers. The one I give people and they understand is uh, my skin hates it. If I try it, I get like allergic reactions to it every time. So it's just not a good idea for me. I go bare skin like a wild animal. um, but before I even discovered that, I did not want to wear makeup because I was very scared. I mean, I was terrified with the idea that people would suddenly give me compliments of my face with makeup if they never gave me compliments before when I did not have the makeup. That that's dumb, but what kind of makeup do ghosts wear? I don't know. What kind of makeup? class, scared. Ah! This is amazing. Oh boy. Okay. um. Yeah. So. Um. I. I knew that if it happened that people gave me compliments with the makeup on while they didn't when I did not have it, I would feel like I'm ugly. Like my way of thinking is if I was never pretty enough to be told that I'm pretty without it, but I am when I'm wearing the makeup, then it's not me that's pretty, it's the makeup. So it just kind of seals the deal that I've been ugly the whole time. I don't want to feel that way. So naturally, when in the drama class for for one of the stage plays, we were forced into putting on makeup, and I I remember pleading and begging not to have to wear any because I didn't want to at all. I was too scared. And they sat me and they held me there. They put it on my face by force. I absolutely hated the experience. I was crying the whole time, begging them to stop. And naturally, thinking they were doing the right thing, they wanted to encourage me. They told me I was so pretty with it. That was the worst thing they could have done. Because naturally, they never told me I was pretty before. I mean, why would they? That's kind of weird. Ah. So, yeah, I don't want to wear makeup because I want to feel like my normal me face can be okay. And if I try and put any on, my skin would hate it, and that would be a disaster. I just hug my friends, wear makeup, and I'm all itchy for days after. Even after taking a shower, it's not enough. It's still itchy. So that's why I don't wear makeup. I'm glad you think so, as you can see. Yay! Yay! Alright, so it's 2:40, and I think my brother was around the corner waiting for a moment. I just wanted to finish answering the questions because, well, they were there. Mm, so I'm going to wrap it up for today. Next time we'll be playing The Sims, I think. And then I will play your super beloved game. So be there for it, huh? I need your guidance too. I'll be lost if you don't tell me what to do. um, What's happening here? My gosh. Uh, yes. My time at Funland. Okay, so, um, let's go back at the top of the chat box. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you, Koala. I still don't know how to pronounce the name. I forgot. Thank you, Crispy. Thank you, Doctor. um, thank you, Taboki. Bear, the bear. Yes, please tell me everything I need to know and to do. That will help so much. Yay! Yes, it was fun. Thank you everyone for watching, whether you were in the chat or not. I appreciate you always. I had fun. I hope you had too, and I hope I get to see you again another time. Demon! I'm leaving! But hello! We missed you today, Damon. It's okay. Yay! Bye bye! See you all next time!